What's up, guys? It's Coop-Dizzle, and welcome to another episode 4 of the Coop-Dizzle Chronicles. And, man, is it finally almost nighttime yet? Can I sleep yet? Thank goodness. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out. We're going to do something pretty cool today, and I'm excited for it. And I'd be a lot more excited if this ring cleared up. Thank you very much. So, yeah. We're going to build a mob trap today, or actually a EXP grinder. I'll talk more about that in a few minutes, but I don't know if you remember my last episode, or maybe in episode 2, I talked about a failed base attempt, and I went off in search of a village, and I journeyed far and wide, got a little bit lost, and I ended up finding my failed base. This was pretty much my starter house, guys. I didn't even build a box. I figured I was going to make a house pretty soon, but I just hadn't done it yet. So we can see a little bit of resources. And I found a forest, flower forest. There we go, in my travels. So I picked up a bunch of flowers. And I kind of feel like I don't have some of these where I'm at. So I think I'll probably pass on some of this cobblestone. I did have some steak, but I already have a full stack on me, and I have another stack at the at my camp. But anyway, yeah. So this was my first ghetto farm area. You can see it's pretty much the exact same designs. I'm kind of tempted to take some potatoes with me. Yeah, I can get rid of some of this stuff. No, not the string. There we go. Yeah, and I'm kind of tempted to kill these guys off too. Maybe I should just... Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And anyway, this was pretty much it, guys. This was... And I have a mine shaft here as well. Oh, but let me show you the real reason that I wanted to do this little area. The land generation around here is pretty cool. There's this little thing down here that's around the corner is where my branch mine was, and then so many trees in the way, but over here is the view that I saw where I was just like, I think this is it. Check that out. That is pretty sweet looking. I think that is really cool terrain generation, and I saw this and I pictured pretty much keeping that pond in place and just building into the walls all the way around, and I don't know, just making like a network of things going everywhere, and all the rooms, all the farms and all that stuff. It seemed like it would make for a really cool little base area, but like I said, I had a really hard time getting started, and it was mostly just the branch mine that was being difficult. And I went down there again. I had nothing down there really, and I basically just ran in, I dug down and I was almost right on top of a lava pool, and that was the big problem, and a huge cave system as well, so I was constantly dealing with mobs, and it was just really hard to get going. So I do have some really good resources over here. I'm gonna go ahead and farm these guys up and see if I can take any of them back with me to the new base area. And anyway, so I'm going to do that. I've got a long journey to get back home, and I'll see you when I get over there, and we'll talk about the plans for the new EXP farm. Alright, so here I am in my hidey hole from the very first episode, and man, it was a long journey back. I did quite a bit of exploring, and unfortunately I didn't find a whole lot, other than my old base, as you saw. But what's up, dude? You want to go? Nah. Alright, good man. But anyway. But yeah, so the mob farm. I've been kind of going back and forth about what to build next, and I think a mob farm is going to be the best way to go. That's going to be my strategy. We've got a little starter house, a temporary one. We've got, whoa, lag spike. We've got our ghetto farm area for collecting some resources. And we have a branch mine that's working out pretty well for us. And so, for me, I think the big strategy starting out is I want to get to where I can collect resources really easily. And I want to be able to Well, okay, so sorry, let me get to where I can think. I want to get to where, before I start building the main base area, I want to get to where survival mode is as close to creative mode as possible, meaning I have easy access to any resources I want to use, and it doesn't take me long to acquire them. And part of getting that is going to be finding a few biomes. Like I need to find a desert biome so I can get lots of glass. But the other big part of it is going to be tools. I need some really good tools, and I've got a couple. Last episode I enchanted this one, and so I can repair that and keep it in good shape. And I've got this. I did that off camera, which isn't awesome, but I may be able to add enchantments to it later. But I need a whole set, and I also need a good set of diamond armor so that I can start hunting endermen and get ready to go to the end. So I think the fastest way for me to do that is going to be to make a good EXP farm. Hey guys, I just wanted to check in real quick and kind of show you the view from up here. It's a really good view of the whole area. Here, let me do change views here. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, you can get a really nice view from up here, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to get a start to this mob platform. I am at Y195, which should be 125 blocks higher than the tallest level on the ground. And what I decided to do for the design... No! Oh, come on. Oh, I was holding down shift. And it's nighttime. I'm gonna have to run through all those mobs. Alright. I'm not gonna whine about it. I'm just gonna go get it done. Whatever. I'll tell you about the design in a second. Be back. Alright guys, just a quick progress update here. I've got myself a little platform, and I had to build some stairs up. Ladders. And anyway, what I was going to say is, ultimately for materials, I think I've decided to just build this out of whatever I've got. So the farm itself is not going to be pretty at all, but I've got a really cool idea for what we're going to do once the farm is done and I've collected a few more resources. We're going to come back up here and we're going to make two aerial crafts. And so the mob farm itself, since I really don't want that big block shape just coming up out of the, well, just floating in the sky basically, what I'm going to do for that one is I'm going to turn that into a UFO. And then the tunnel, or the tube that comes down from the UFO, is going to be made out of glass, some kind of stained glass, like either maybe light blue or green or something. And so the mobs will fall down through that, and then that will be going into some kind of airplane. And so the idea is, from down there, when you look up, you're going to see an airplane, and then over that you're going to see a flying saucer shooting a beam down into it. Excuse me. And then what I can also do when I come back and redesign all this stuff is I can put a nether portal on the inside of the plane. And so that way, once I get some kind of nether system set up, I can just go through a nether portal and then hop on up here into the plane. And we won't have this ladder sticking up all the way to the ground or anything. It'll just be objects that are floating in air, but it'll be a plane and a flying saucer. I think that'll be really cool. So I don't think we'll get to those details in this episode, but maybe in the next couple of episodes we'll come back and do that. So anyway, I'm going to get on with this project and get a start on the actual spawning platforms, which are going to be all the way up there. So when I get that done, I'll see you then. Well guys, I've made quite a bit of progress on our EXP farm so far. I've got the canals done, I've got the platforms, I've got the outer walls. I just need the ceiling. And what I decided to do was, even though it's just temporary and I'm going to build a UFO around this thing, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get all the resources together for that. So I'm going to at least do some kind of color, I don't know, color pattern or something. And I am officially out of the spruce wood. So I'm going to go grab some more spruce wood, and then I'll get the roof finished, and I will show you what it looks like when it's all done. What's up, guys? Well, we're back, and I have made a ton of progress on the mob farm disguise. So here we go. Here's the start of the inside of the UFO, and it's just a bunch of slabs and stuff, and it's all stone brick for now, but I'm going to try and add a little bit more detail to it. But as you can see, I just tried to slope the stone bricks down. I tried to put this down for lighting on the inside, but also because I thought it might be a cool effect on the outside. Although I think with the way the slabs are arranged, I think with it being on the top half of the jack-o'-lantern, it might be blocking out all the light. So I don't know about that. But let's hop down here, and you can see the underside of this thing. Oh, I should mention, I want to replace all that with glowstone, but I haven't been to the nether yet, and it's going to take about a stack of glowstone blocks. So here we go. Oh wait, you can hardly see it from here anyway. Here, let me... Oh! That was a close call. I usually shovel down, but yeah, you can kind of see what the underside of it looks like. I tried to kind of do a... I don't know what they call that, concave or convex, but I tried to do a little curve in the center where the beam is going to shoot down. And so this is where the mobs are going to fall, and this is where you'll sit here and collect your XP. And anyway, and then the tunnel that they fall through, I'm going to make a beam using light blue stained glass and white stained glass. I really wanted to use green. Oh man, where'd that creeper come from? Did you see that? I've been having mob spawns happen, and I don't know where they're coming from. I mean, the inside of the trap should be lit up. But yeah, that has been a problem. And I have also died several times, guys. I lost my good pick, my good axe. So it's what, 5 diamonds down the drain. So yeah, I really need this XP farm up and running as soon as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and do the beam now, just so I can start collecting mobs and I can get some get ready to do some XP farming. So, and then once I get all of that set up and the mobs get going, then I'm going to try and finish off the top. And I'm also thinking about doing one more detail where I add little arms, I guess, underneath. If you think about how the UFO from Independence Day opens up on the bottom and then it shoots the laser down, that's what I originally envisioned doing here. Now from the ground, you can hardly even tell any of the shape here, so I don't know if it would be worth it or not, but I'm considering doing it. However, another factor too is time, because just doing that has taken me all day. So, and my shovel's about to break. That's fantastic. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this beam, and I will see you in a second. Bum, 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 bum. Huh, creeper head's getting in the way. That's the theme music, or the alien music from Independence Day, for those of you that didn't recognize it. Get out of my face, man! And as you can see, we've got... Yeah, it's working. It's working really good. I've just been sitting here for, a couple of minutes, and it looks like we have about 60 mobs. So that's not too bad. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and farm these guys up. And I've actually already used this thing once, trying to see if I could replace my pickaxe, at least. And I got a really unlucky enchant, so just, I'm breaking 3, or no, efficiency 3. But anyway, overall I'm pretty happy with this thing. It's working out pretty good, and we've already got a ton of drops, too. So, that's been pretty cool. And, yeah, I'm really happy with it, guys. Not to mention, it looks really cool, too. you can see the two arms. Oh, hang on, this thing's gonna get in the way. I gotta stand about right here to get all the XPs. Come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. 30. Give me 30. I don't know if I had enough mobs for that, but we're going to find out pretty quick. Go, go, go. No, not even close. Alright, well, anyway, I added these two arms, and from a distance, it looks pretty cool. I really want to add two more, but, I mean, I spent all day working on this thing, and granted, I was taking care of my kiddos, too. But I just couldn't do any more, and it looks pretty good from all the angles and stuff, so I'm not going to worry about it. I've got a chest hidden under here, and uh-oh, it's full. That's not good. Get rid of you. Get rid of some of these bows. I'm going to have to figure out a way to dispense of some of this junk here. Well, mostly the bows, and check this out. All these discs, I mean, I've maybe had a music disc before, but I've never just gotten a bunch, and I've got a couple of some of them, so that's really neat. I'm going to have to use that at some point here pretty soon. And I also got a one of those, what are they called? Chainmail helmets, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that, guys. So give me a minute. I'm going to finish up here, get to level 30. We'll go do a quick enchantment and see what this thing looks like from a distance. Something else I wanted to show off too real quick as well is I've got kind of a ghetto item collector system. So you can't move hoppers. You can't move hoppers with pistons. I found that out. So basically I have 2 layers of hoppers underneath here, and if I break out the top layer, then they'll fall, and most of them will die instantly, and we'll collect their drops. But man, so many bows. That's kind of a drag. I'm going to have to figure out a way to either store more stuff, or I don't know. We'll set up something really cool for this later on. But yeah, so there's that. And then the other thing too I wanted to show off was, since this is so high up in the air, the mobs automatically despawn. I was really worried that once I had that there, if mobs were spawning all the time, that it would cause some lag issues, but it really doesn't. And yeah, I am really happy with how this turned out. I was a little stuck on what to do next, and I really needed a good XP farm, because one of the big keys to being able to do really cool projects is having really great tools. And now it's going to take some time. It's not the fastest XP farm around, but it's going to be a big help. And so now I can get some really good tools and some really good armor. We'll be able to start hunting for Endermen at night, because, man, nighttime is dangerous. And you have to have good gear to go do that kind of thing. And so, yeah, it'll be really cool. And check this out from a distance. Look at that, man. That's awesome. Let's see if I can zoom in. Optifine for the win. And yeah, so I am going to replace, I think I said this, I'm going to replace those jack-o'-lanterns with glowstone. That'll look a little bit cooler, and add a couple more arms some point in the future. And of course, where that platform is, we're going to turn that into an airplane. So they'll fall into an airplane, and that'll be really cool. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. So we're going to, I think, end the episode pretty soon. We're just going to drop down into the eyeball here, drop down to the mine shaft, and go enchant a book. Oh, but I don't have an anvil yet. I have to make some anvils. But anyway, let's see if we can get something, because I wasn't very lucky. I enchanted this pickaxe, only got efficiency 3, so respiration 2. Well, I guess that's alright. That's I'd rather have aqua affinity. But anyway, something's better than nothing. That'll give me a start on making a really nice helmet. So anyway, that's cool. Well, guys, like I said, I think that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. Just want to say thanks so much for watching, and on the next episode we are going to be going into the Nether for the first time. We're going to see if we can find a blaze spawner, get some blaze rods, and get a potion room set up, as well as get a little bit of a start on our Nether base, I guess, or Nether hub, some people call it. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Please, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and I think my goal for this video, if you're still watching this, is 3 likes, because I'm going to like it, my wife's going to like it, so 2 likes is like 0 likes for me. So if you're watching this, please hit that like button. That would mean the world to me. Okay, that would just make my day. And yeah, subscribe if you want to catch future episodes, guys. This world is already coming along really good. By episode 4, we've got a really nice little starter house. We've got a cool looking branch mine, and now we've got a really awesome looking EXP farm. So things are going good, guys. And yeah, so anyway, thanks again for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you next time.